Today we're going to be watching BTS JIMIN, the JIMIN Effect compilation, part number 2. Yes, we did part number 1 before. I'm going to link it here if you want to check it out. It was amazing, and the surprising factor was a lot of comedians love JIMIN, which I found interesting, maybe because I didn't think comedians listen to K-pop, right? That's why it was shocking. Also, I told that to my friends, and it was like a random fact that I told them, so they kind of gave me a side eye. But yeah, I just wanted everyone to know, including my friends, that comedians love Jimin.
Check out my Patreon for blocked or exclusive content, 1-hour video requests, and more. Shout out to all my amazing supporters.
Let's go.
우와, 잘 뛴다.
So we're starting with dance major students. Some dance feedback.
잘한다.
진짜 가벼워.
난 저거 타는 못 돌아.
난 그냥 못해.
그럼 지금 지민님이 하시고 있는 테크닉이 사실 무용을 전공한 애들도 못하는.
Hard for even people who measured in dancing? Wow, I love how they express that. Damn. It's like telling he's so unique even among dancers.
테크닉인데 아직 몸에 가지고 계신가 코어를?
Core?
나도 못해. 네, 테크닉이 진짜 전공 애들이 하는 테크닉인데 그것도 저희가 많이 연습을 해야 저 정도 나오거든요. 기본도 없으면 아예 시도도 못 하는데.
Eso es arte absoluto. Todo lo que estoy
Yeah. So this is like an evidence of how hard he practiced for his
저 정도
choreography.
나오거든요. 기본도 없으면 아예 시도도 못 하는데.
Eso es arte absoluto. Todo lo que estoy viendo acá es
Oh, Latin language. This is absolute art. Jimin another level of pop. These are many of the compliments that this YouTuber says about Jimin in his reaction to Filter. He also compares Jimin's swung and charisma with great artists like Michael Jackson, Ginny Kelly, Fred Astaire, okay? Even in a reaction moment with Elvis Presley. He also says that he would love to have seen a reaction from MJ to Jimin dancing, and that Jimin has that MJ there. That's actually an interesting take. Yeah, like imagine that. Imagine that. That would be something I would wish for every day. Yeah.
impresionante. Jimin, este es otro nivel de pop. Yeah, ahí tiene ese swagger de Gene Kelly, Fred Astaire y Michael Jackson, todos esos grandes bailarines y coreógrafos. Me hubiera deseado mucho ver la reacción de Michael Jackson ante un Jimin bailando. Yo no soy experto en coreografías, pero Jimin es el que tiene esa vibra de Michael Jackson en el escenario.
Yeah, and I want to comment about Michael Jackson too. Maybe for me personally, what I love about Michael Jackson is not like how difficult the moves are, but how unique his style is, which is the same thing that I see in Jimin. Like, I always keep saying that he adds his touch, he makes the moves look unique to him, like we can even call them Jimin moves and stuff like that. So that's my perspective if I would compare him to Michael Jackson.
Increíble, ¿no? No he hablado todavía lo alto que es esta canción. Fa menor.
It also highlights how loud the song is and Jimin's ease of hitting ridiculously high notes like a C5 and flat 5 while dancing, and how easy it is for him to do this. Notes normally used by female pop singers, and only Jimin can... What? So you're telling me he's the only male that can pull out female? What? That's another level.
Tocando notas como un C5.
This is crazy, right?
una nota altísima, pero en la voz de él no se siente como que ese es un lugar natural. Si fuera otro cantante haciendo esto no se sentiría tan natural, pero en la voz de Jimin, ese registro tan pero tan agudo es realmente natural. Estamos hablando de notas muy altas aquí, estamos hablando de notas que cantantes femeninas de pop utilizan todo el tiempo para cantar. Eso es lo que él está haciendo aquí, mientras que está bailando y haciendo todos estos malabares. Se está tocando un E flat.
Oh, so he's like a vocal coach? Okay. He seems to know well, so you're gonna trust him.
5 ahí, se escucha tan natural en la voz de él. Es un E flat 5, es bien alto mientras que está bailando. Se mira tan elegante.
He was also impressed by the duality and androgynous presence on stage, uniting the femininity in his voice and graceful movements to his very masculine presence and sensuality, highlighting that of all the BTS members, Jimin is the only one who can do that, in his opinion. So he cannot feel that he can mix his feminine voice with his masculine energy or presence.
Se mira tan masculino, se mira tan classy, pero al mismo tiempo tan sexy, tan masculino, tantas cosas que puedes decir Jimin. Y siempre existe ese elemento de dualidad, porque tú escuchas la voz aguda que es casi tan femenina, esa voz que podría ser confundida con la voz de una chica, pero al mismo tiempo sus movimientos y su presencia es tan masculina y la manera que está bailando es impresionante. Solo verlo a él bailar como solista y cantando es otro arte totalmente diferente. Yo sé que los otros miembros de la banda lo hacen también, pero nadie lo va a hacer como Jimin, en mi opinión. Esta es una muy buena canción de pop.
He also talks about Filter as a song, highlighting that it has everything it takes to be a global hit, and again highlights the great vocal quality of Jimin reaching such high notes so easily while dancing, saying that Jimin and what he does, it's another world and another standard of excellence.
Tiene todos los... Esto debería ser un hit global. Yo no sé cuándo salió esta canción, pero esto debería ser un hit global. Esto tiene todo el peso de ser un hit global de pop. ¡Qué buena canción! Todo lo que él está haciendo aquí, como cantante es increíble el registro, ya lo dije viendo la primera vez, es realmente alto, está en la tonalidad de fa menor, está tocando un do 5, está tocando un E flat 5, son notas muy altas, mientras que está bailando, es que es como que es otro mundo, es otro estándar de excelencia.
Oh, Stagecoach.
Oh, do you see that smile? Stop it. Gosh. He's charming me so much. Alright, there's a point for that.
Okay. 3 points so far.
Stop it.
The viral, that's a point. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's a point for that viral.
Did you see that move? So, well, charm as well as everything in stage presence is rooted in the body language. It's either that eye contact, it's either that move.
Well, okay. Wait, what do you mean -1? What do you mean -1? I'm in a rage right here. I need that to be 0. I don't need a minus.
Those moves are insane. I'm
No
digging
offense.
this.
Yeah. Wait, what? What? -2? Huh?
I'm digging this.
Excuse me, I'm too biased to watch this. I'm too biased, guys.
I like the fact that they're facing every direction, so they're interacting with everyone.
Yeah, 12. Yeah. I mean, no offense to the girl. Yeah, we're just having fun here.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry.
It's like an extreme Picardy third.
I don't lie.
Hello?
I really love when seeing people like listening to lie.
Fat major chord. P-H-A-T.
The major is a lie. It's a lie.
Just like cake?
Because it doesn't feel genuine when they move into it.
Right, exactly.
That's more text painting. Because it's all in minor, and the only time it goes to major is when he says caught in a lie. Like he's lying about the key signature. That was amazing.
That was incredible.
That's a deep
That's like
analysis.
Hands down. That was awesome.
I was just about to say the color changes in his voice that went along with what was underneath that were very nice. Like how the last chorus, he just changed. I think he probably was in his head voice. It was a very nice color change.
Okay.
I don't even know where to begin.
Okay.
Because his vocals are beautiful, first of all.
And you're just like, Budge, I'm not even gay, but I would totally bear children for that man. You know, and I can't even bear children.
Yeah, bro, fine. Yeah, you like Jimin so much.
Children. Like, that's how I feel about this song. I was like, wow, I just wanted to take me right now. Sorry, that's getting really out.
Whoa.
But it was just like
Like the girl was like, oh man, chill, we're recording.
so good.
2 hours later.
You're just trying to contain your insides because sound is just like spilling out of this computer and just getting all over the floor and making a big mess, but it's fine because like we're just flopping in the puddle on the ground because it's so good.
Like
and
fish.
like fish.
3 hours later.
And the song itself, the meaning is like, wow, like what a cry for help. Like it's crazy and it's like really deep.
Yeah.
And it's just like really grabs your attention.
10 out
It's,
of
like,
10.
The intensity, like everything, you know, it's just like
That was really good.
50 Shades of BTS.
His voice is so high.
Yeah, I
so
really like the
good.
androgynous style that he goes
His voice is so high.
I love
Sounds like a woman. It's so good.
It sounds better than a woman.
He does. If there's any CG
Sounds better than in women, okay. There is the like this dimension of his feminine voice a lot.
in these videos, I can't tell.
Like that's how falsetto should sound. Like light and but still a tone.
Oh my god!
Oh!
Oh god, it's so high, listen. Oh, that's interesting.
Wow! Is that someone's voice? Oh my god, that's gorgeous!
Is that someone's voice?
And you're the one with the angel voice, holy crap! Woo! Ah, yes! You're my favorite! Whichever one did that is my favorite! Tell me who it was, please somebody. Tell me who it was, please somebody.
Yeah. I actually need to go back to my videos and see my first time, like, noticing Jimin. I actually forgot exactly what I did. Yeah. His voice here had like kind of his voice like a nasal sounding. It's kind of warm.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I got a ton of comments saying that if I wanted to hear more of Jimin's vocals, I should watch this performance because I'll be blown away. He is such a good singer. Ah, man, if I could sing like anybody in the world, it would probably be him. He has one of one of the most favorite voices I've ever heard. He's so good. Ah, wow, there's
Oh my god, I love it when professionals kind of explain stuff related to Jimin. Watch it again.
And it goes up 4/4 and that vocal run. Oh, please do it again. And this note. That's a minor note. So it was in major. And it goes to minor for that. Oh my.
Yeah, like I need to study this, bro. It's so satisfying when you really listen to
Jimin has that just icing on the
another
cake
vocal
voice.
coach.
Super high, sweet. His high notes are so easy. He's one of those people that has naturally easy high notes, and he is like, yeah, like the icing on the cake. You just have this Jimin on top.
An incredible voice Jimin has. I mean, from his technique to his phrasing, his stylization, how he adds that cry.
Who's all the way on the right? Is what I want to know. What his name is. Because, yeah, Jimin. I thought it was Jimin. Dude, Jimin's voice is every time I hear them as a group and I hear Jimin's voice, it always sticks out as just that shimmery, shiny, high tenor, like really unique, breath rhythm, head voice dominant, like very virtuosic upper range.
I mean, nobody's got a voice like Jimin, man. Jimin's nice, light, full, but light vocals. His voice just lives in this range. It's like, he's one of those people that's probably like Bruno Mars, where wakes up first thing in the morning and he can hit a high C, no problem. That's just, there are people like that because their voice just kind of exists in that upper range. And I love how Jimin's voice is so unique. It's just like, it pops straight to the front of the mix every single time. Like, you know it's Jimin when he's singing. I think you can tell who my bias is, but I'm a big Jimin fan.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. His voice sticks out between a lot of voices, and it's not very common. Yeah.
And Jimin, as always, sounds incredible. Woo! Jimin's vibrato. Listen to that again. Oh, that vibrato. Love it. Jimin's vibrato is sounding incredible right now. Did you hear that? I love that. Dynamite. I love that vibrato he gets on the end, on the last note. Amazing. And now Jimin's harmonies. These harmonies are hard, man. They're doing a really good job. And Jimin went for that high note. So you notice how Jin ducked out before the high note. You see how, right, he leaves Jungkook to do that on his own. You see how Jimin still went for that high note. It's impressive. I love the way Jimin sang that. I hear that again. Two parts. Jimin jumping in there. Can we also take a minute to appreciate Jimin's suit? That is an awesome suit. I think out of everybody, what they're wearing, that is the finest looking suit in the bun. Come on. Jimin's too good, man. Ugh, it's so soft, so ethereal. He has such an angelic voice. I love his tone. Love the tone he gets. It's incredible.
Hi, my name is Sam Johnson, and I am a voice teacher. Is that Jimin? I know
It
this
is.
much, and I'm a really dumb person, but I'm pretty sure that I love him. When he's going up to those notes, I don't hear as much of the breathy sound, so that's kind of the biggest differentiator of are we in head voice or are we in falsetto. To me, that sounds more, if I had to describe it, more like a head voice than the falsetto. But you can also, and using a head voice like that, usually it's going to be easier to get louder. It's going to be easier to connect back down to your chest voice without there being a glitchy sound. I think it sounds awesome. Like he's such a good singer, and it's a lot of skill to be able to get that clear of a sound while staying as quiet as he is, because he's not getting super loud. And that's one of the big things actually that kind of matters in vocal classification, in saying you're this kind of tenor, you're this kind of bass, you're this kind of baritone, whatever, is how quiet you can sing on those upper parts. For me, if I'm singing up there, it's gonna be louder. I've just got a big voice. Like this is the kind of singing I've always wished that I could do, and it's
Wow, it's actually interesting to know.
actually taken me a long time to come to terms with, like, that's just not my voice. I'm really good at some other stuff. I can't do that as well as he's doing it.
Yeah.
And so,
or maybe Jimin doesn't need to force it. That's why, because even when he's speaking, you can hear a part of his singing voice. Because we know that there are singers who have a different speaking voice than their singing voice, because when they're singing, they're forcing a lot of energy on their throat to get out that singing voice. Well, in Jimin's case, it's different. It's like his singing voice is similar to his speaking voice. That's like the simplest way of explaining it, if you get what I mean.
it's much better for me mentally to recognize, like, that's just not worth my time to stress out about and think that I'm like less than because I can't do exactly how some singer that I like is doing it. And it's something I still come to terms with. I'm still getting used to who I am as a singer. It's something that I have to work with all of my students at some point, of just what box they think they should fit in might not be the box that they naturally fit in, and that's okay. Anyway, he's great. I love that. He went up to that B flat, or the B. It sounded like it was a totally connected, full voice sound. Cool. So that time, like most of the time that I've heard him sing, he's been going into that really full belty place up at the top of his voice. That time he did make it a very obvious flip. He backed off on the volume. That's the first sign of like, oh, it's the same notes, but it's like a totally different volume thing. And that's going to make it sound flippy. He added in a little bit of extra breathiness. But when he came back down, it still came into that more modal full voice place, where it lost some of that breathy quality. And just by hearing the sound, you can kind of hear, oh, that he's going to feel it a little bit lower, because it doesn't have this tonal quality of if you were pulling falsetto or head voice down really low. Da, 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 da. See how it kind of goes into this kind of sound? What he did is not that. It became a much more clear sound at the bottom, and I think that's really good singing. I think it's super healthy singing. It's repeatable. Everything I've heard from him is great. I stand this guy now. I don't know your name. I will learn it, and I will probably forget it, but I stan you. Yeah, he's great.
Producer.
His voice is just gorgeous. It's so smooth, and it's got this beautiful airy quality to it. Like, It's got this higher tonal quality. It almost sounds like a girl at times. It's cool though.
Wow, that's the third time mentioning of his feminine voice.
It's so sick. Like, it's very, very, very addicting. It's whoever's doing that super high harmony.
It's also like, it's not all the time. It's like a special, like, voice level that he has, that he sings with sometimes.
Like way up there. But his is more forward than mine, as he's using chest voice too. Again, it would get me every time. It's just so cool where it sits because of his tone. It's gorgeous. I say this every time, but his vocal is the one that for me just it differentiates everything. Like, it just kind of, you know, I don't want to say because like everybody in this group is just absolutely incredible. Like, all of their vocals are different.
There you go, when you fall under that. Like, you want to say something and it strikes you, hey, he's a part of a group. Never say it differentiates, because it puts the others in. Yeah, it's a bad feeling. But yeah, I think it really happens.
In their own little ways, you know what I mean? It's just whenever you do switch to something that just has such a different quality, like it sticks out, especially to me. Like, I'm always listening for singers that have something just a little bit different that kind of gives me that feeling, and he has something that pulls me out of where I am and just kind of, I don't even know what else to say. Yeah, it's fantastic. I like his voice. I like his voice a lot. It sits really, really well. Yeah. And notice how everything he's doing is kind of a call and response. But yeah, man, his voice is, yeah, wow. His voice is insane.
これね、バレエを習ってる人にダンスを踊らせてみた。
Professional ballet dancer.
ダンスを習ってる人にバレエを踊らせてみたっていうね。これね、両方とも踊りに違和感があったっていう、これね、バレエはこう性の動き、ヒップホップとかのこのダンスっていうのは動の動き。そもそもね、こう踊りのジャンルが違うので相入れないものであるんですよ。ただこのジミンさんね、この性のこの美しさ、この動の躍動感、これ両方出したっていうのは、これね、あんまり本当にね、ジミンさんで、しかもね、この最後のこのね、グっていう表情、これね、表情はやっぱりアイドルにしかできないって言った時に、あれこの人そういえばこれアイドルだった。あれ忘れてた。でも本当にこのダンス表現者としてこう見ていたので、いやこれダンスじゃないから、これ現代舞踊って言って、これは舞です。これは舞ですからね。静かに正座をしてご覧いただき候。これをね、アイドルがやってしまっているっていうこの事実半端ない。だからさっきも言ったんですけども、なんか火の打ちどころないというか、なんかこうアクロバティックな動きもできるし、こう性の動き、動の動き、アイドルとしてもできるし、もうこう全部抑えちゃってるから、 何これはい、ということでちょっと最後ね、やっぱりね、こうバレエを習ってる人、そのコンテンポラリーとかモダンとか習ってる人って、結構ね、そのダンスっていう分類において
Disadvantages, okay. I think because of each dance style focus.
では結構短所に、ね、なったりするんですよ。例えばそのね、姿勢が良すぎてちょっと違和感があったりだとか、リズムのね、取り方っていうものね、いろいろ短所になってしまう理由はあるんですけれども、前回ね、このダイナマイト拝見させていただいたんですけども、そこでね、全く見えなかった。かつ、今でもこうモダンとかコンテンポラリーとかも踊れちゃうっていうところにおいては、二刀流っていうことになってくるんですけれども、これね、努力とかもあるんですけれども、器用にできる、このやっぱりね、この才能っていうところは大きいと思います。これね、なかなかこう、両方できるという人はね、本当に、才能限られてくると思いますよ、人数的にも。あとね、個人的な話をすると、
You can do both, yeah, as in Jimin contemporary dance videos.
この世界的なアイドルというところでね、こういう方がこのね、こう表現っていうこの踊りをすることによって、こうなんか一般の人のこう目に触れられる、みんながこう何この踊りみたいな、こういうの綺麗、こういうなんか男性のこういうなんか踊りもあるんだみたいなのをこう世間的に、こう広めているっていうのはすごいなっていうところで個人的には思います。これからもちょっと注目していきたいアーティストの方でありますねっていう。
So pretty, it's like ultralight beam.
So dramatic, I love this.
All these dancers from the season.
Okay, props. No! Jimin is just such a good dancer.
Wow.
Jimin is just such.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, look at this. How symmetrical this is. How cool, man. It's crazy.
A good dancer.
Wow.
Yes.
I was not expecting this. Whoa!
So good.
Really fluid. Look at that spot.
Oh my god. I'm like just in a trance right now. I love that he can do this with a scarf, whatever this is. I'm about it.
Woo! He did a cheek gainer.
Oh, a what?
A cheek gainer.
Cheek gainer.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh. Whoa! I did not know there was going to be fire!
The fire is
This is
good.
for the fans, just the moment.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, him breathing. Was that it?
I've watched a lot of K-pop dancers. They showcase dancing, but it almost always looks like they're wearing someone else's choreo. And like, I didn't get that through this. Like, it really did feel like this was himself through it. So that was really special. So I said it's like, it's these fast
That's
slow.
actually true because you always had in mind that there's a demo, there's a dance teacher that gave them that choreo, but like sometimes idols like Jimin can like really take that feeling from you. You really forget that it's like a choreo he's copying. You just feel like he's going with the music, he's living with the song on stage. So I agree with that take.
But then they're super, super like drifty still, and he's able to like fully add weight to his movements. I think that is something that comes with training in contemporary dance though, is that your understanding of storytelling and making something look heavy, making your body have a lot of tension and release. It's like one of the early skills you learn in contemporary to make yourself just a better storyteller. He makes this like there's like taffy here, and you can see him like he does that thing where he like uses his body to pull, and then he like adds that extra weight and tension.
See, he knows how to sell his dancing.
Every time he's like looking at a move, he's looking like to the side. It just seems like there is like this is such a cheesy thing that dancers say, but it's so real. It looks like there's so much intention. Like, I want you to look here. I'm gonna do something. Oh, I'm gonna look after, and it just makes it feel like he's like the puppet master. He can control where you're looking. They can control the audience's eyes with their own eyes. This is one of my favorite phrases. It can be easily distilled down to like, oh, he's a really dynamic dancer. But I think a lot of people don't know like
what dynamic.
What the heck is dynamics? What I would describe it as is it's contrast. And so I have this little Dr. Seuss-like phrase. He shows his fasts and slows and highs and lows.
Whoa.
Right? There's no middle. it's like a stick. So then if you cut out that middle ground, all of a sudden you get much more dynamic, interesting movement. And it doesn't look like you're just moving, it looks like you're dancing now, you know? So he shows his fast and slows, highs and lows.
He actually says what in mind. Yeah, that's how it is.
Really, really well, and that's why he looks so agile in his dance. He actually has the ability to dance to this more complex, like experimental music, and also to music that has more consistent beats, which is why it almost looks like everything's natural. I'm very impressed with how original he looks as a dancer. The hard work shows, and I don't even watch their videos of them working on things. So that is crazy impressive. I am now officially a fan of Jimin.
Officially, welcome to the fandom. You cannot Jim out now.
Whoa! 표정? Once again, that signature sound, it's becoming like a Jimin signature sound. It's kind of like a Michael Jackson kind of thing. So good. It's so good. Also, he's like dancing so much and singing live all like that. That's kind of insane. Ooh, like this is really high. So that's E flat. So it's definitely out of that belting zone. Jimin is so good with the mix that it doesn't even sound like head voicey at all. That's a really, really tricky thing to do. Bringing down the head voice, that's really not easy. He's doing so many things here right now. He's still like so stable with his tone. That's just incredible. I think he's making his own kind of a unique style. He's making like this tone that is just unable to mimic the different tone that Jimin does, and I love it. I love that he goes back and forth, like, and I'm sure he's like doing it intentionally too. This is like 3 minutes. There's not a 1 second that you lose your focus. That's what a lot of singers try to do, and Jimin, if someone who didn't know BTS and just comes up and see this performance, I feel like they would think he's a solo artist. Jimin's got that happening already.
Whoa, yeah, that's a cool statement.
And I am confident to say that if he goes on solo, he's gonna just blow up even more. I feel, honestly, such a great performance.
지민은 정말 좀 달라. 지민은 그 넷 중에서도 조금 더 약간 좀 색다른 느낌이 있는 것 같아서 그러니까 같은 가성을 살짝 조여서 내는 거잖아 이게 지금 음이 높다 보니까 그런데 이제 약간 좀 이렇게 힘든 느낌이 날 수도 있는데 지민은 좀 뭔가 좀 더 특별해. 더 이쁘게 들려. 저런 소리를 내므로써
뭔가 질감이 좀 달랐어. 그치?
맞아. 그 되게 좀 특별했던 것 같아.
Wow, it's like a backstage, man.
Wow.
Okay.
So, straight off the bat, that was such an unusual voice. Very, very high-placed larynx, almost kind of like a baby-sounding voice.
Wasn't even official.
But it gives this kind of really smooth, kind of slick energy. Na 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 na. Very nice. The acoustics in that elevator place as well were banging. Very good. So see, like, as he was moving up his register there, rather than belt it, which I assume he could do, he went into kind of a falsetto-y place so that it's not as intense. You'll find that if you're singing in a room, a very small room like that little green room, you're not going to want to like belt that loud because you'll end up hurting the ears of everyone around you. So that was just a nice little modification there of his.
The very next day, you gave it away. This is to save me from tears.
독종이야, 독종.
I gave it to someone special.
사실 지민이 말고는
The guy with orange hair. I apologize because I know no one's names. Maybe Jimin because he said that. I love his voice. It is so smooth, such a crystal clear, beautiful tone. Yeah, I'm into his voice.
Ok, olha que legal, são exatamente as mesmas notas, né? Só que agora é o outro cantor que tá.
Look how nice it is. They are exactly the same now, but now the other singer referring to Jimin is doing it, and I would like to know their name while I'm speaking. Oh yeah.
Fazendo, eu gostaria muito de saber o nome deles enquanto eu tô falando, mas desculpe, eu não sei ainda, né? Mas dá pra perceber como.
But you can see how Jimin has a slightly lighter voice than the previous one. He has a slightly lighter voice, and he metalizes a little more. Metalizes.
Esse aqui tem a voz um pouco mais leve que o do anterior. Ele tem a voz um pouco mais leve e ele metaliza um pouco mais, né? Que são características, não quer dizer que é mais bonito ou mais feio, mas é a característica da voz dele, olha só. Ele tem mais agudo, eu acho, hein? Se eu fosse apostar, eu diria que sim. Olha. Olha como ele canta agudo, esse menino. Quem é ele? Ó, você viu a quebrada, gente, que deu? Que legal. Não é quebrada, né? Ele fez essa...
Do you see the break he gave? That cool. Not exactly broken. He made it this passage on purpose. Like you, Del. He made this record break and he was a very light voice.
Essa passagem de propósito. Parecido aqui com o Yodel, né? Ele fez essa quebrada de registro e ele tem a voz super leve. Eu não sei, eu quero ouvir a voz de todos, mas eu gostei muito da voz dele. Vamos lá. E ele relaxa tudo, relaxa a mandíbula, né? Você viu como ele não tensiona? Ninguém fazendo. Ó, sem dúvida. Sem dúvida, esse é o mais agudo. Por enquanto, né, a gente tem, acho que o que canta mais grave, até agora que eu consegui perceber, pode ser que eu esteja errada, que é esse da esquerda para a direita, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, é o quinto, né? E esse penúltimo da esquerda.
And Jimin for now is the one that won my heart with his voice. He's my favorite. Wow. Quickly snatching fans.
Pra direita, por enquanto ele é que ganhou meu coração com a voz. Ele é meu preferido aí.
Coração.
Vamos ver, vamos pra... Nossa! Cara, ele canta muito esse menino aí. Eu queria ver ele cantando sozinho.
This boy sings a lot and I wanted to see him sing alone. Ooh. People want him to sing alone.
제가 지금 이야기하는 게 다른 멤버를 좋아하시는
Cantando sozinho.
제가 지금
Super reaction channel, right? What I'm about to say might be a little uncomfortable to fans or like other members.
이야기하는 게 다른 멤버를 좋아하시는 팬분들이라면 약간 불편하실 수도
Do not
있겠지만
drop
제
a
개인적인
bomb,
생각이에요.
bro.
제가
Just my personal opinion.
생각할 때 이번 Map of Soul 7이 만약에
If we were to assume that Map of Soul 7, I guess the album name was a game.
게임이라고 가정을 한다면 슈퍼
Jimin's voice super hard carried it. Okay, like the MVP.
하드 캐리라는 건 지민의 목소리라고 생각을 합니다. 이번 앨범 속에 필터라는 노래와
Called Filter and Friends.
프렌드라는 노래의 지민의 목소리는
Jimin's voice in these songs had the power to get the listeners to fully focus on his voice from the beginning.
시작부터 듣는 사람을 완벽하게 집중하게 시켜주는 힘이 실려 있습니다. 예전에 제가 여러분들한테 잠시 말씀을 드렸던 적이 있었는데 음악을 듣는 사람들은 앞부분
People who listen to music listen to the first 10 to 15 seconds, okay, and decide whether to continue. Interesting approach.
10초에서 15초 정도를 듣고 그 노래를 계속 들을지 말지를 결정해버립니다. 그렇기 때문에 음악의 도입
That's why the introduction of a song is a key point. So it's like psychology that makes the public decide whether to listen or not. Wow. Is it the same for the army? Because I'm sure the army will listen till the end. So, but this would apply to new listeners.
분은 대중들로 하여금 이 음악을 소비를 할지 말지를 결정하게 해주는 키포인트라는 말이죠. 특히나 방탄소년단의 온 같은
Has a performance that makes, that's true.
퍼포먼스 파워가 비중이 큰 그런 음악이 아닌 실제로 리스너들을
Music like Jimin's Filter is more severe, need to impress, and get admiration for the listeners through Jimin's voice.
시켜야 되고 감탄하게 해야 하는 감상용 음악이라고 할 수 있는 지민의 필터 같은 음악은 그런 것들이 훨씬 더 심합니다. 그 역할을 지민의 목소리는 거의 완벽하게 해줍니다.
Meaning like Jimin was the main element of that album in shorts.
비단 아미들뿐만이 아니라 일반적인 대중이 들었을 때도 주목을 딱 하게 하는 힘이 지민의 목소리는 들어있다 이 말이죠. 이번 방탄소년단 앨범의 최대 보석은 지민이라고 제가 몇 번이라고 말씀을 드렸죠. 물론
Jewel. Yeah, like he knows that he needs to mention personal opinion again and again.
개인적인 의견이긴 하지만 그렇게 바라본 이유 중에 또 하나는요. 솔로
I believe Jimin's style works the best, as in most marketable, both as solo and unit.
유닛으로 활동을 했을 때 가장 잘 먹힐 스타일이 지민이라는 생각이 들어서이기도 합니다. 혹은 유명 아티스트의
Well, I
음악에
think
피처링
the best member to feature for a famous artist that is brings out a great piece of music will be also.
했을 때도 굉장한 작품이 나올 수 있는 그런 아티스트가 또 지민이라는 생각이 들었기 때문입니다. 자, 이렇게 한번 생각을 해보자고요. 예전에도 제가 말씀드린 적이 있는 세계적으로 가장 유명한 프로듀서 중 한 명인 베니
Blanco. You heard that song, Justin Bieber, Love Yourself.
그 베니 블랑코가 만든 음악 저스틴 비버의 Love Yourself를 지민이 불렀다고 한번 머릿속으로 상상을 한번 해보자고요. 굉장히 잘 어울릴 것 같죠, 왠지. 그리고 또 역시 저스틴 비버가 불렀었던 DJ 스네이크의 Let Me Love You 이 노래도 한번 지민이 불렀다고 떠올려 봅시다. 굉장히 잘 어울릴 것 같죠. 마지막으로
Man, I can't imagine the na 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 by Jimin's voice. That's nuts.
에드 시런의 음악 Beautiful People을 칼리드가
Let's think that Jimin, not Khaled, featured Ed Sheeran's people.
아닌 지민이 피처링했다고 한번 생각을 해봅시다. 이것도 굉장히 잘 어울릴 것 같죠. 언급
We are just like, it's gonna be cool, right? Yeah, I mean, if you're really guys good with AI, you can actually do that. There's some good AI tools that do that, and it actually sounds like the real artists. I've seen some people covering, like making K-pop groups covering other songs with AI, and it seems crazy real.
한 음악들의 가수들보다 지민이 더 뛰어나다 이 얘기를 하는 게 아니에요. 누구나 각자의 장점이 있고 프로듀서들
Each one has their own strengths, and producers look for artists who have their own strengths. and make them.
그 장점을 갖고 있는 아티스트를 물색해서 노래를 시킵니다. 더 뛰어나다라고 얘기를 하는 게 절대 아니라 저런 풍의 세계적인 음악에도 잘 녹아 들어갈 수 있는 그런 보컬, 그게 바로 지민의 목소리라는 생각이 강하게 들기 때문에 여러분들한테 가정하에 말씀을 드리는 거예요. 그래서 솔로 유닛 활동을 할 때나 다른 아티스트의 음악에 노래를 함께 불렀을 때 가장 상품성이 있는 멤버가 지민이다. 이번 앨범에 지민의 목소리를 듣고 저는 그런 생각을 강하게 했다, 이 말이죠. 그리고 과거에 지민이 노래를 부르는 소리와 지금 지민이 노래를 부르는 소리가 차이가 있습니다. 이거는 엄청난 노력으로 인해
In the past, huge effort that's been evolving.
그래서 발전을 거듭하고 있다는 뜻이고, 그리고 그 진화는 앞으로도 계속될 거라는 말이죠. 이렇게 유명해지고 그런 이제 유니크한 보이스를 갖고 있는 만큼 세계 시장에서 러브콜을 받을 가능성이 굉장히 많다. 저는 이렇게도 생각을 하고 있습니다. 충분히 가능성이 있는 얘기예요.
Halftime.
Yeah, and I mean that this video is like 3 years ago. So basically, Jimin is actually now with the global collaboration and stuff like that. He's doing well in the global market. So yeah, rapper and producer.
Yo, Jimin's getting even better with his vocals, man. He's getting even better with them. There's always been like that balance between singing from your diaphragm, you know what I mean, what you're supposed to do. But when you sing in a high range, it's really hard not to make them sound nasally, you know what I mean? Like, I sing on some of my songs, but it's mostly, I don't know how to sing from my diaphragm. I'm not a singer, you know, I'm more of a rapper than a singer, but I sing on songs. But anyways, I don't know, he's just really gets a lot of air out with those high notes. Yes, he has an advantage because he sings high to begin with, but these are sounding like way more full. These vocals sound like they are not nasally sounding, and it's really pleasant to listen to.
이 영상을 보면서 이제 이 음원과 영상을 보면서 느꼈던 거는 저음에서의 지민 군의 목소리도 알맹이가 탄탄하게 있구나.
His voice is stable and good at sounds, not only the low range part, but also the high range.
지민 군은 하이 쪽의 소리만 잘 내는 게 아니라 위아래적으로 보컬 레인지가 음역대가 넓게 형성돼 있구나. 이걸 한번 느꼈고, 라이브 영상을 보면서 느꼈던 거는 예전에 BTS 음원 활동할 때도 마찬가지로 느꼈던 거지만 춤선이 되게 멋있다. 그런 걸 좀 느꼈던 것 같아요. 그리고 아까도 얘기했다시피 생각보다 노래를 라이브에서 생각보다 노래를 많이 부르고 있어서 놀랬고, 솔로몬도 많이 냈으면 좋겠네요.
He actually does. Like, all these people like wanted him to release solos because these videos were before he actually released solos. So yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry I don't know the names, but the young man who just sung, man, what a beautiful, gentle vocal performance he gave there. It was slightly angelic, and he's just so gently bringing his vocal folds together, but he's not falling apart to complete breathiness. I really love the sound that he's getting here.
Oh, this flow is nasty, Jimin. Oh! Hey! Jimin has such a nice, beautiful voice. I love the pitch of his voice.
Not that one. Yeah, like, who can really resist this song? Not the intro, oh my god.
Ini bagus-bagus aja dua-duanya, kenapa jelek ya? Nih ya. Aman kok. Bagian ini bagus. Gila ya, patah-patahnya itu loh. Bagus banget.
Oh, okay. Okay, ready?
Oh my, what is this? Look at the baby. The baby didn't just stop crying. The baby's face is like wondering, what is this? Yeah, where is the baby? Is he a Jimin fan by now? This video is old enough, so yeah, we need to check. Oh my God, that's another level. My nephew fell in love with Jimin over and over again. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Dude. The baby started laughing with Jimin. Yeah, man. They say baby, like, feel energy. Babies interact with energy. If they feel like safe, love, energy, this is what they react, bro. Viral king. So there's this 6-second clip that went viral. It's so ethereal. That's even his eyes are. Damn. So many people are tweeting. Yo, look at this. Is there one actor you wish you could have worked with? Director and photographer Gus Van Sant. He's not really an actor, but sometimes I see people that have a kind of peaceful thing about them that I like, and right now that person would be Jimin from BTS. I would love to photograph him too, but maybe that's something for the future. Do these collabs happen? The BOF 500 is the definitive professional index of the people shaping the 2.4 trillion fashion industry, hand selected by the editors of the Business of Fashion based on hundreds of nominations received from current BOF 500 members. Extensive data analysis and research. And being selected in 2019 as a member of BOF 500, became the only third-generation idol to enter and be part of this fashion community. The only male idol besides Jimin is GD, bro. Oh my God. Class of 2015. The decisive reason why BTS was able to become Louis Vuitton global ambassador was when the t-shirt worn by member Jimin hit the world in April this year, when Virgil Abloh, Louis Vuitton CD, interviewed BTS on a video call. The short-sleeved t-shirt worth this price was sold out in Korea, the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada, fetching Louis Vuitton ambassador contract. Oh, we can't really see, but looks like a shirt with a poster on it. I'm sure it's expensive, damn. Hyunjin! Oh my God. Mention Jimin. Oh my God, I miss Hyunjin. once again as his role model. Wow. No wonder why I like Hyunjin. By the way, guys, Hyunjin is my favorite in Stray Kids, and I really liked him a lot. Yeah, it makes sense now. I've watched all the fancams of I don't know, this I like and I respect. I have watched Taemin and Jimin the most. October, senior artists you admire and respect. Taemin and Jimin. Cool. That's cool. That's cool. I always wondered actually about what Hyunjin actually thinks of Jimin. Yeah. Japanese shoujo manga artist Aya Kanu, author of one of the best-selling manga series in America, Autumn, mentioned Jimin once again in the tweets. I'm always on the lookout for beautiful things. I think if you see this, you'd understand why people are so into Jimin. So I drew this. It's a cool drawing. Elast's main vocalist and rapper Won Hyuk mentioned Jimin as his role model during the group's latest interview. I want to have resemble BTS Jimin's performance skills. The list of rookie idols looking up to Jimin is endless. Yeah, we actually saw quite a lot of idols, like from different groups talking about Jimin. I see NCT right here too. NCT 127, right? An army went to one of Lee K's exhibit. He's a famous illustrator in South Korea. This army got the chance to talk with Lee K, so she asked him, why did he pick Park Jimin as his muse army? Why Park Jimin? Lee K, it's because of his perfect face. What a short and precise answer. Perfect face. Oh, damn.